Welcome to bytevaria. My name is Wolfgang Hübschle. I'm head of the business promotion agency of the state of Bavaria, Invest in Bavaria. A warm welcome to Franz Glatz, who is heading 2 incubators in the Munich area. We will talk a lot today about high technology and digitalization, and we're right here in the Almhütte, and this shows the other part of the Bavarian lifestyle, the tradition. bytevaria focuses on important information for founders and investors, and bytevaria will be sent 2 to 4 times a year. If you want more information on Bavaria Talk, please go to our website. For those of you not as familiar with Bavaria as us, Bavaria is the southeastern state of Germany with its capital Munich, around 12.5 million inhabitants and a GDP of 488 euros in 2014. This would make Bavaria the 7th largest economy in the European Union after the Netherlands, before Sweden. Bavaria is of course best known for its lifestyle, beer and Oktoberfest, but also for its diversified economy with lots of industrial giants like Siemens, BMW, Audi. But the backbone of the Bavarian economy are small and medium-sized companies. Those companies are often world market leaders in their respective niche, and these companies are the perfect surrounding for founders, and that's why we're here today, and that's also why the European community, the European Commission found in a recent study that Munich area is the #1 ICT hub before London and Paris. So Franz, please could you give us some information on the incubators in Bavaria in general?
Yes. Thanks for inviting me here in your Almhütte. The incubator history of Bavaria is very old. So we have incubators since I think about 15 years and in all important cities around Bavaria. And mostly they are next to a university or a big company. The Gate Garching next to the university has his focus on ICT and mechatronics, because the university there is very specialized and very well known. It's one of the most important universities of Germany in mechatronic, in mechanical engineering and computer science. The Werk 1, middle in the center of Munich, is more for creative people, for people who are doing startups with new digital models of the business. They are developing computer games, they're doing e-commerce platforms, they're doing things which we say it's the next generation of business in the industry.
So you gave us already a good idea why young companies should move into your incubators. What are the additional services of an incubator? How can young companies benefit from moving there?
Most of the reasons why the people and the startups come to our incubator are they want to share a community. They want to be part of a community. They want to share ideas, problems, pains, knowledge with other people, and with people who are in the same industry or in the same situation, in the situation that they just found a company or that they have the same technology or knowledge background. So the first thing is to connect to people. This is one of the first reasons. So that is not just for German people. So everyone who wants to connect with people. The other thing is that we offer services like, sometimes I say we are an enterprise hotel. So services like a facility manager. It could be a copy machine, it could be an envelope, it could be just the question how to get an account at the bank. So these are things which everyone wants to know. So they are needs for people who want just to start things. And we say we provide you with things which is not your core business. It is our core business, and they should focus on their core competence, developing services, developing products, and find the right customer.
So your core business is being a facility manager, helping everybody getting a bank account, sharing ideas, problems, and so on. And what you're also doing, and this is where our cooperation comes into the game, you are helping companies, young companies, in expanding internationally or having an international presence.
Yes, I said in the first question that we are helping people to find the right customer. In the first step, you must know what your product is, what's your business model. You must know where is your customer. In the first step, every startup said, my customer is just around the corner. And then the customer around the corner are too less, and then they say, we must go international. And for that, we say, think in the first step to make your market international. So we force them to go international and we help them. And in the first day, we say, make your business plan and your business model happening that it's working the whole world.
Are you worried that some of the companies might move to San Francisco or the Silicon Valley?
I often heard this aspect that
Me too.
that people will go to San Francisco. I would say when a startup was created here in Munich or in Bavaria, then the people have a reason why they are started here. They have background, they have roots. I think it's for them important to go abroad and to make the business big, but they will not move because they have here the roots, they have here developing relationship.
Yeah, so we are actually sharing a conviction, the conviction that the location in Bavaria is excellent and people will stay here even if they do business abroad because of the universities, because of the proximity to the customers, because of the unique infrastructure Bavaria is providing. I guess we were successful so far. Let's talk a little bit about a joint project of ours, about the company Shutterstock. They opened an office in Berlin.
Yeah.
And because it's web-related services, but after a while they thought, okay, we need the proximity to the customers. But I guess their relocation to Munich has something to do with your services too.
Yeah, I think in the first step, as Shutterstock asked if they can join the Werk 1 community and if they can move in, it was a big question. It's not a startup company. What should these Shutterstock?
Definitely not.
Yes. But then we decided, and in the conversation, that Shutterstock, in the first step, they are looking for people who are related with their business, who understand their business, and they want to share this community. This was the first step. And the community says, Shutterstock, this international company, perhaps there's this contact or this idea. So they want to keep this contact as well. The second thing is that we can help them in the first step. So just one small room. So it's just the beginning of Shutterstock here in Munich. So if they will grow, if they will have about 6, 7, 10, 20 people, then they have to move out.
Okay, so there are a lot of synergies between companies that are in the market for quite some time and the startups too. And we try to attract companies like Shutterstock, and the Bavarian government tries to attract companies like Shutterstock. Bavarian government will spend a lot of money on digitalization over the next few years, and I guess we can highlight some of the projects. One of yours is within this initiative, but the Bavarian government also spends a lot of money on the university structures in Garching, where you're located too with your gate Garching. There will be a lot of new chairs, 12 new chairs for the university, and we welcome companies to tap into these opportunities to do common research, to do common projects at the university campus in Garching. One of the projects is also Werk 1, so what's your part within the digitalization initiative of the Bavarian government?
Yeah, the Werk 1 was founded 2 years ago, and it was it's a small incubator in this great digital system here in Bavaria. And the Bavarian government saw this and they say we should invest in this small incubator. In the next year, we want to grow. We want to grow in the quantity. We want to have more rooms for startups. We have now about 30 startup rooms, team rooms, and we want to increase it in the next years. The big plan is around 100 rooms for startups. So many startups are connected to one place. The second thing is we want to increase the quality to support these companies. So you said in a former question that we are kind of a facilitator. We want to have much more mentoring and coaching, because this is the much more helpful thing for startups to support them. So for us, we will form a greater ecosystem of companies, of people, of experienced professionals who have this big digitalization topic on their mindset.
So interconnection is a good cue. It's not only that you're replacing some other tenant with a company, but it's really an international crowd, and it's going to be attractive because of the interconnectivity. So, and it's not only German-speaking companies moving into Vergines, is it?
Yeah. We are just international. We are looking now for stuff, and the people must speak English.
So we're looking forward to a lot of foreign companies speaking English as a business language. Like we learned Huawei, the Chinese company located in Munich too, is speaking English. Do you have other examples?
Yeah, so we have one company, they come from Turkey.
Oh, interesting.
So it's a Turkish company which are doing IT security. And they have entered the whole Turkish market with the product, and now they say the market is too small. So they say we must go to Europe, and they go to Munich because they say Bavaria is one of the most important things for IT security. They know that they go to universities, they know the companies, and they say we should go to Munich and open here our first sales office, but they want to have interconnection with all the developers.
This was a good final example of our joint efforts. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did today. For further information or for downloads, please go to our landing page. Thank you very much. I hope we'll see each other again.